Okay, so hello and welcome back to Wake Up Gaming. As promised, I'm going to go and check out that spawner. So I'm not sure really exactly what the plan is for it yet. I've pulled out the iron pickaxe and I've got some cobblestone, some torches and some buckets. So effectively what I'm going to be trying to do is build some kind of a water channel that carries the mobs sort of through the water and into a particular place. Probably then pulling them down to the bottom of a pool of water and drowning them is most likely going to be the plan. But I'm not exactly sure how I'm going to go about doing that for the time being. So we will see. Right, start off with this. Okay, so the first thing we need to do is wall this off so that the mobs aren't escaping that way. I'm going to need some kind of stairs. And I want this to look uniform, so I'm going to put some cobblestone in here. Okay. So I think I'm going to put this sand back ultimately. But I'm going to build this staircase going out first. Ah, no, we don't want that one there. So we pop that there, and then we go boom. And then that happens. Of course it does. Why would I think anything different was going to happen there? Put them back. Nope, not there. That one, I want that one back. Okay. We'll go into that. We'll put a torch in there. I already know what's going to happen. It's going to flood again. Yep. But I can live with it. It's not the end of the world. Okay. So I've got one sand block to put back up at the top at some point as well, but that's okay. In fact, I haven't, because I can get that in there. But at this point, I'm actually going to build along the side of the wall like this. Guess we're using more cobblestone for this. Okay, so that's my staircase to get down here for now. I am, however, going to get these buckets of water filled. Now, I can never quite remember how all this stuff works, but essentially, what we want to do is mine out this area here. Like this. and then we want to put that there. And we want to put that there. And it creates a channel to here. Perfect. And then I want to go whoop, whoop. Okay, so I think this is how we do it. For the time being, I'm also going to do this to give myself kind of an access way. But I'm going to put all these cobblestone back once I'm done. Otherwise, I'm just going to spend the entire time flobbing around in that water. So now, in theory, anything that lands anywhere in this area, which includes skeletons that will spawn out of that spawner, will drift down to here. And this has fallen down one block. So we can do this. See how far this carries us. Okay, so it'll push the skeletons onto this block that I'm on right now. Okay, that's cool. Then what we want so I might actually put them. I'm not even sure if I need to do this much of a hole, to be honest. Thinking about it, if I literally just dig a hole straight down on that end block, it'll pull the skeletons down to that and drown them, won't it? That makes way more sense. So we're gonna put this there, like that. Okay, so I'm going to use this space to work from, though. I'm also going to do this. So again, kind of give myself some access to that area. Okay. So that's helpful. And again, I think I need to create some kind of an access way from this side. I have no idea what I'm doing. That's what I'm now realising. I've come into this with zero plan. And probably not enough materials. That's fine. So we want to go down. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That'll do. Why not that? That. And that. And that. Now I did put ladders in. So I'm going to put my ladders up here to get back out for now. Okay. So what I might end up doing is turning this whole thing here into glass. So at this point you would drown if you were in this space. So the skeletons we pulled down into here and drowned. I'll turn this whole side here into glass, and then I'll create this as a collection point. For the time being, that's how I'm going to go and do it. And then later on, when I've got the resources, I will turn this into, I'll put a hopper and some chests down here, some hoppers and chests to collect the items up for me, so that I don't have to be there all the time. So in that case, then I'm going to actually take this route to go all the way back up to the surface. And again, this is one I'll do this like I've done with my previous ones. So ultimately, you will be able to, I'll kind of get it working for now. Oh, I already know where this is going to go. Nope, that's not right. Now I don't know if this is going to do that. Okay. Okay, I can work with that. So yeah, I'll come back through at some point and kind of make it all look nice and stuff like that. But in essence, that's kind of the starting point of it. So I think I'm going to run back and get some glass and sleep, and grab some more materials and come back and do a bit more work on it. And then I'll probably save my game, reload it because I'm in peaceful right now because I'm a wuss. Reload it and check that it works. Probably put a hatch on the top as well, actually. That's a good idea, isn't it? In which case I'm going to need some wood, so let's just break this tree while I'm here. Because I used all my planks and turned them, every single one of them, into half slabs. Which is not ideal when you need... It's not ideal when you need resources to make actual stuff that you need. That'll do for now. So yeah, this is not a bad start, because it potentially gives me quite a strong source of bone meal, which is useful for farming. It's useful for, you know, you can do some cool stuff with redstone and dispensers when it comes to bone meal. I didn't get any of the things I was going to get. So I wanted some glass. Do I want some glass panes or do I want glass blocks? I'll probably want glass blocks for this, if I'm honest. So we'll do that. We can get rid of that, and that. And I want to build a trapdoor. So, don't look under that trapdoor! Sorry. Couldn't resist. Where are doors these days? Are they in redstone? They're not in redstone. Oh, they're right there. Of course they are. Wooden trapdoor, 6 wood planks. Okay. Wooden trapdoor. And of course this trapdoor is to protect me. Actually, in hindsight, I'm going to go and block in that roof access as well, because skeletons won't spawn during the day, which you kind of want them to, in order to make that whole thing work the way it's supposed to. So I will cover up the hole. I might do like kind of a temporary job covering up the hole and undo it at some point. So we want to start off. Of course, that needs to have something to go off, doesn't it? So, put a gravel block there for now. As a matter of interest, can I get out through that? I can. Sometimes trapdoors go a little bit glitchy and you can't actually get out of them. I'm pretty certain that's not supposed to be there. Okay. Okay, that will do for that. So the other thing I can test as well is, in theory, in a minute, when I go back round and that's going to bug me, that gap in the sand. So I'm going to grab some of this and fill that back up. Okay. So in theory, all those items I just dropped into that thing will have now gone down here. And there'll be some torches and some cobblestone waiting for me, and there is. Exactly as they're supposed to be. So, in theory, nothing should spawn in here because of the ladders. Because ladders are effectively spawn proof. So I'm going to put a torch there so I can see where this is from a distance. And I'm going to save game and come back in and see if that works, I think. In fact, no, I'm not going to do that because I can't cut the footage. So we're going to work on the basis that that will work. But I now have a skeleton spawner. And I think... Oh, grab that while I'm there. So I kind of have my first mob trap. So I'm going to go down here quickly and have a look. Yeah, that should work. I think skeletons can spawn on that. I'm 99% certain skeletons can still spawn on that, and that's how that works. And they should get pulled down here, and once they're down here they should drown, and their items should fall into this square here. So in theory I could just sort of leave my character standing here and walk away, and his inventory would fill up with bones. So I'm calling that a success. So I'm probably coming about to where I would normally end the video anyway. Head back to the village, see what... Where's the sun? I can't see the sun. That's not helpful. I'm thinking I might build something on top of that mountain at some point as well. Like a sort of high up watchtower. And I also at some point need to go and delve into that ravine and that cave up there. Do you know what? Let's go and have a quick look in that cave and see if there's anything interesting at the entrance of that cave. While I have my trusted pickaxe handy, ready to mine things. Ooh, coal. That's... yeah, it's alright. Noises. Put some torches up so I can see everything. There's some coal, more coal, lots more coal, some coal. Let's have a look. What else have we got? Some stone, some dirt, and that's the end of the cave. Well, that's a bit boring, but I might as well grab the coal while I'm up here. But how does one get coal when it's all the way on the ceiling? I'll show you how. Like this. Okay. Oh, that's going to be a spot for mobs to spawn and drop on my head, isn't it? So let's put that there. Okay, 18 coal. That's not you know, it's not bad. It's useful. I'm going to need a lot more torches, and I'm going to need a lot more charcoal or coal to burn in furnaces. See, I like coal better than charcoal because you can turn it into blocks, and you can put the blocks in the furnaces, and they burn for ages. Like they burn like almost 2 whole stacks of material before, like, 1 block will, before it runs out, which is mega useful. So I like having coal for that reason. But I can live with charcoal. That being said, I've got a fair bit of coal here, haven't I? The only issue with using the blocks of coal though is if you're not smelting loads of stuff, they're absolutely bugger all use. You end up wasting all your material. Okay, 61 coal. That's you know, it's not bad for my first effort at mining at all. And I've built my skeleton spawner. So you know, I'm calling today's episode a fantastic success. I haven't done anything on my village. I'll get back to that next week. So yeah, so that's going to be it now. It's the end of the episode. So, you know, week 2. 2 weeks of Minecraft, and it's going pretty well. I'm pretty happy with it. Could be better, but it could be a lot worse. So, yeah, cool. Right, so thanks very much for watching. This has been Wake Up Gaming. I have been Jim. Thanks for watching, and tune in on Monday.